the three. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Turner. Goes up on the wing. Here's Nembhard. Takes it inside. Oh, misses the dunk. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Clark.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
Here's Suggs. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. No good from outside. There's a screen by Turner. To the wing on the left. And here is Antetokounmpo. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Suggs. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game.
With his speed, Suggs able to get one step ahead, and then he's ready to let it fly.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Here's Walsh. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Turner. Adebayo grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Now Caldwell Pope. Here's Walsh. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The first pick of the 2022 second round, Andrew Nembhard is a hard-working guard and has really been a quality rotational piece from day one.
After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The three from Suggs. Indiana with a rebound.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Wells. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Suggs. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Always ready to fire. Murray brings a lot of value in catch-and-shoot situations.
Nembhard, good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Suggs. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Here's Turner. Adebayo grabs the board. The three from Suggs. Knocks it down from distance. Suggs has got a
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Nembhard outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Turner. Puts up a three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Into the lane. And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And he's good on the second. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Indiana ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a minute with... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Mitchell misses. Here's Suggs. Indiana with a rebound. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Merrill. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Suggs with it. Guarded now by George. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You can't fall for Adebayo's pump fake, or else they'll go right into the contact.
And he drops the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pass to George. Back to Merrill. Deflects the pass. In transition, here they come. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Olynyk for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Walsh. Suggs surveys the D. No good with a layup. Indiana leading by 3. Inside. Here's Newell. Out to the right wing. Olynyk up top. To the right side. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Knocked loose. And stolen by Suggs. And here they come. Pass to Walsh. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Suggs outside. Knocks down the long J. Suggs has got 15.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
The shot by Merrill, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pass to Suggs. Another shot. Indiana with a rebound. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Outside Mitchell. Here's Merrill. Pass to George. Misses from close range. Now here's Suggs. 15 points in the game.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
George outside. Shot to stop the run. And Indiana misses again. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wolf. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Suggs. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Suggs has got 11 points in the quarter.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Pass to Merrill. The 3. The shot comes out. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
And he nails the 3rd. And stolen by Suggs. And the first half now in the books. Up by 8. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. On the take. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Indiana trails by 8. And stolen by Suggs. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Suggs. Now here's Jones. Suggs outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Suggs doing a nice job being aggressive there, challenging defenders and getting rewarded with the call.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities. Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Oh, the follow by Giannis.
takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
Outside Jones. Off the mark there with a 3. Indiana trails by 8. Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The shot's good.
Assist from
Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Murray for 3.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
It's Wells on the wing. Off target with the 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Suggs with it. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title club.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Suggs outside. Outside Murray. Oh, stolen by Turner. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
personal foul. First team.
That's good from Nembhard. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, BA. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
Outside Wells. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Suggs. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
First personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
Talking about KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He gives your team a veteran presence, Clark.
Yeah, battle-tested. He's a champion, tough-minded. You know what you're going to get from him. He's physical. He makes shots. I mean, all of that is value added when you talk about KCP.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Suggs, no good.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
To the inside.
What you say?
Oh, my goodness.
Come on now. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Nembhard into the lane. And stolen by Suggs. And here's the fast break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I like how confident Suggs is on the break. Feels like he's fully in control in these situations.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The home team calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Back to Mitchell. Kicks it to George. And a miss there on the triple.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
Back to Olynyk. Outside Mitchell. It's George on the wing. And Indiana misses again. 50 seconds left in the third. Here's Suggs.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Suggs, no good. Merrill outside. There's a screen. From deep. Olynyk. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Olynyk's got his second basket on the night.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to...
It's the fourth quarter.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And here's Indiana now. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Christie. He takes it in. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up. That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Christie with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. And stolen by Suggs. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Suggs has got 40 points.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Suggs. And it's in there. Suggs has got 42 in the game.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Suggs outside. And that one drops. Suggs has got 44.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Fires in the triple.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Wells up top. Nembhard for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Yeah, that's great anticipation by Murray, and it leads to the break.
From deep, buries it from outside.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Turner. Shoots.
Murray on his man like glue.
The defensive pressure was right there. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Indiana trails by 5. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
Coming off the floor for your home team.
Antetokounmpo inside. No, it's off target. Now Suggs. The free ball is down.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Oh, missed on the tray.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
It's Suggs with a drive. Beyond the arc. Turner with a rebound. Indiana trails by 8. It's good from beyond the arc.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Oh, the feathery touch. Drops it right over the rim.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless. Still young in this league, but Nembhard showing tons of confidence in the big moment.
And Turner with the block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Rebounded by Adebayo. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
He launches. Oh, he cannot hit. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Oh, nice setup for the slam. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.